Did you know that on December 9th, 1868, the first traffic light were installed? Or that on December 9th, that this is the day the famous actor John Malkovich was born? In today's fresh episode of Unusual Due Diligence, let me share with you an unusual due diligence I found on the Twitter. I'm your host Poseidon, God of the Sea. Today's fresh episode is about Tesla and December 9th, and a rumored 5-for-1 split. This theory, it's just too good to not share. This tip comes from @RobGraves on Twitter, who starts out a tweet thread with the following, quote, "Now, I don't normally do threads like this, but I'm a big supporter of Elon Musk, and I follow Tesla stock closely. This is going to be a nerdy conspiracy theory type thread on Tesla, based on some recent hints from Elon himself. Take it for what you will, I just think it's fun." End quote. Okay, now on Unusual Due Diligence, you can imagine this caught my attention. A nerdy conspiracy theory? I welcome such ideas with open arms. Let's dive even deeper. Rob continues, quote, "Truth or fiction, it's still an interesting one to analyze, and I did happen to stumble upon a connection that seems beyond coincidence. Something which, to my knowledge, no one has picked up on. That made it worth writing about. We'll save that last bit for last. So Elon is known for leaving breadcrumbs, which are usually only evident in retrospect. A great example is this now famous tweet. You'll notice that his tweet was sent at 8:11 PST. A stock split was then announced on August 11th, 8:11. The tweet from Elon Musk reads, "Tesla stock price is too high, in my opinion," at 8:11 p.m. on May 1st, 2020. There are more examples, but this thread deals with a current speculation over another upcoming Tesla split. Why the speculation? Well, at Tesla's price is nearing the same levels as when the previous split was announced. That alone is enough to fuel some healthy speculation. More interestingly, Elon seems to have been dropping some of his famous hints here and there about when the split might occur. This hypothetical date is 12/9 of 2021, and some speculators think it will be a 5-for-1 split, as was the previous split. Now, most of this speculation is tongue-in-cheek, just as Tesla fans have having fun, more or less. Consider this, for example, 129 orbital flights, an oddly specific milestone, which some believe hints at a 12/9 date. Not super convincing. Or this from @GaryBlack00, quote, 12 million pounds of thrust, end quote. Gary noted that there are 9 middle thrusters. Again, 12/9 appears. And Elon Musk's tweet was sent at 10:20 PST. 10-2 reducible to 5-for-1. Nothing too firm, maybe just fueling the fire a little, end quote. So let's just quickly recap what we've just gone over, because the next part gets really unusual. We've just linked past hints from Elon that a stock split would happen, and appear to have threaded that again with the due diligence brought forward by Rob. So far, it's a light argument. Let's make it stronger. To quote Rob again, quote, "Coincidences? Maybe. But this is where it's going to start to get weird." @GaryBlack00 noticed an oddity in his excellent research and analysis. Of all the random blocks of stock Elon has been selling in various amounts, one very specific number has appeared 3 times so far: 934,091 shares. At first glance, nothing seems too special about this number, but knowing Elon, it just seems too specific to be random. It took me about 5 minutes before I saw it, and I cannot possibly imagine how all this is a coincidence. I also cannot imagine how he reverse engineered this, so there's that too. Anyway, here we go. Nerd stuff only from here on out. You've been warned. We've established that Elon has been somewhat planting that 12/9 number in our heads, leading many to speculate on a 12/9/21 split. Then this 934,091 number starts appearing. Could they be connected? What follows is complete lunacy, but it's too perfect not to lay it out. 12/9/2021 can be written as the number 129221. Let's divide by his random recurring sale number, 934,091. The result, 12.9. Sound familiar? But an iPhone calculator gives 6 decimal places by default, so the full number you see is 12.945228. We've already got 12.9, but what happens if we add up the remaining decimals? 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 8 equals, and drum roll, 21. 12.9.21. Crazy? We've barely even started. The iPhone shows 6 decimal places by default, but the full iPhone result is 12.945228034527769. Whew. What if we add all the numbers after 12.9? This is tricky because we have a 0. So are we adding 8 plus 0 or 80? Elon may have answered. In a recent discussion about concept of 0, Elon wrote, quote, "Nothing matters." Now, nothing here refers to zeros, and that it does matter, i.e. include it in the number to get 80. He then followed up with this. And it's worth noting that Elon's above tweet was sent at 11:34. I mention it because if you returned our full number, 12.945228034527769, you'll notice a 34 immediately after the 0 in question. Not convinced? Think I'm stretching? Read on, end quote. And read on we shall, because here at Unusual Due Diligence, this is exactly the kind of wild, highly speculative theory that caused me to go all in on Tesla that has just as much chance as not panning out as anything else. Now, that said, viewer, you do you. Rob continues our wild water adventure with the following, quote, "Go ahead and grant me this 0 matters thing, and let's add up all the numbers in 12.945228034527769 after the 12.9. So 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 80 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9. What does all that equal? 129. Believe it or not, we are still not done. In true Elon Musk fashion, he has personally signed this amazing work of art. Let's add up all the single numbers in 12.94552. Let's correct that. 12.945228034527769 just to see what we get. And you add all this together so that it is 1 plus 2 plus 9 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 2 plus 8 plus 0 plus 3 plus 4 plus 5 plus 2 plus 7 plus 6 plus 9. What's that equal? 69. I guarantee there's a 420 reference in here somewhere. Maybe someone smarter than me can find it. Okay, now back to writing sad piano songs. One obvious thing I left out that I'd like to add here. I have no idea if this means the split is happening on 12.9. Elon could just be easily trolling. I'm making no predictions. Now, Rob goes on to say, I just find it incredible that this much detail, planning, and genius went into this. And in case it wasn't clear from the thread, I myself did not derive this widely speculated 12.9 date. Rob shares that he believes the first person to decipher the significance of 12.9 from Elon's tweet was at Adam Hoove. Without that date to plug in, none of this would have happened. Just FYI, end quote. So will Tesla truly issue a notice about stock split on 12.9? In just a few days, we'll know for sure. If you catch the video after 12.9, you'll already know how this theory pans out. Every now and then here on Unusual Due Diligence, we find a deep sea theory too good not to cover, and this is certainly one of them. I am your host Poseidon. Make waves, my friend.